Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. Now, this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing, bitches banging, 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 banging. I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing like bang, bang, ho, bang, bang, bitch, nigga, bang, 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 ho.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle stations.
Warning. Warning. Nigga Babble detected. System overload. Warning. Warning. Nigga Babble detected. System overload.
So for the generation that is born right after the crisis, we call them the prophet archetype, and that would be, for instance, boomers, but we've had many other examples. Indulgently raised in a very secure era, they come of age during these times of spiritual awakening, a lot of protest, a lot of social divisions, and they break through. They try to, they want to individualize the country. They want to free individuals from the sort of tyranny of the collective.
Give a fuck, 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 like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Everybody wanna ride for it with no car. Make a lot of money, live life like the stars do. If you do what they do, then what kind of king are you? Don't let money change you for the bad. Do what gods do. Everybody say they want power, but they don't really want power. They let the money hold the fame, make them a dummy. Money never made me, bitch, I'm making the money. I keep a smile every day, whether rain or sunny. A main bitch a day, wanna she kept it 100. Young 5'6" addict who love to get blunted. Off in the bed, I'm the dog, that's right, I'm atomic. Bury the bone in the cat, get back to the money. All the jealousy and lying niggas throwing at each other over crumbs on the cool, it's hard to consider. Some of you niggas to be real, cause you're real bitch made. These days, and a whole be harder than niggas. But I don't give a fuck, never have, never will. Real niggas really scared to tell it like it is. So many heartbreaks, hella blood, sweat, and tears over game. Now this is how I feel, tell them I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Niggas hating on the low, I don't give a fuck. I'ma get more money, more, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like Too Short, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck. Beat it with the microphone, I'm a flame spitter. Was a peacemaker, now a menace like the cane, nigga. Haters and you homo thugs, fucking up the game, nigga. We were never in the same class, you a lame, nigga. I don't got time to be dissing a nigga who ain't worth a penny, cause mentally I'm too above for dissing the fake. On top of that, I'm a player, the player hating that's never been in my blood, nigga. That's ammunition for hate. If I call up the cavalry, it'll be a fatality. One phone call, they'll be minutes away. Better make peace with your creator, cause on the cool, I don't think you wanna perish a cent of the day. Money on the mind, vision on the prize. Look into my eyes, you will see the devil is alive. Real warriors of God live eternally. watching, I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck.
You talking choppers, you getting right. You wanna blow with the dope every night.
Said he wanted some scratch, so he took him all night.
Say you wanna get paid, you wanna be right.
He team 4K got slapped with
Walking out,
pipe.
still got on these shades, even though it ain't night. Cause they little pink pills too hard. Let's go on a SRT with a Draco tight. Got a little boy way, can't sleep at night.
You gotta go get that motherfucking dope. You gotta run, say fuck out that hoe. I was just broken, I didn't have a friend, so I went in the trap and I sold me some dope.
Let's
for
go.
real.
Poppin' purse, make a suck dick for an hour, get to work. I told the bitch to get nasty for double. She bought her best friend, they for each other. Okay for me, make her fuck my brother. Got a team full of players, free band, no struggle.
Big 4K down to the door.
Might get in there more, go dig with a shovel. Break out the chopstick, hit on wherever. Broad daylight, bitch, I'ma get on wherever. Let's go, double O walk on this bitch, but I like to talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
Perkins said walk on this bitch, then Perkins said talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
I just be geeking out drugs, taking all kinds of shit. Bitch wanna fuck, she fine, he see all kind of dick.
Running through the design, don't care about shit. Out the world one time, though. Rich little man got shot, you slide, little boy, you a bitch. 15 ball, one play, don't miss. 15
Hey, good evening. What's going on with everybody? What's happening? Hey, I'm back. Well, not necessarily, because it ain't no TLP show. But I just want to come chop it up with y'all, man. See what was going on in the news. Like I said, I had been out the loop for a little bit. I've been trying to follow it as much as I can. But I was on vacation last week, and I'm back. So we're not going to do a proper TLP show this week. I ain't got the time. I'm still driving as we talk. It's been a shitty day. That's just me. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll come back with TLP next week. It'll be episode 10. It'll be the AI video. We'll do something about AI, try to make it AI based. I wanted to talk to Vancat, and peace, Vancat. What's up, man?
Woo! Mean by God, Gene. Woo! Somebody told me there was a Babble session. Woo!
Yep, that's what it is. It's about, well, at least somebody got some pep in their step today. So at least Vancat got it, and that's cool. That's cool. I wanted to discuss with Vancat. You know, I have been following this whole situation with Hassan Piker. I'm gonna wait to do it till next week because I want to do it in detail fashion.
Yeah,
so you know, I had clips and everything ready to go, and we'll discuss it.
That's a good discussion to have. That's an important discussion to have, man.
Yeah, I agree. So, you know, I guess I'll just give you a teaser with this. I've always said, I think naturally politics is progressive. What do I mean by that? It may not be in the same fashion as people look at progressivism when it comes to politics. All I mean is in the spectrum of what how our rule-based system here in America is, naturally, there should be progressive policies that move the country forward. That's all I mean. Simple, straightforward. Now, where we can have a discussion is what you believe those policies should be. There's debate in having that. I've never questioned that. But with this whole situation with Hassan and you know, I'm not going to say necessarily the media or certain politicians are considering putting him in the quote unquote big tent, right? All I'm saying is look at the track record. Look at the track record. Look at his ideology compared to what we know and what we see in a rule-based system here in America, and I disagree with it. That's all. I've never questioned his ideology as it pertains to policy. You know, we can always have discussion about that. I may disagree on some things. I may agree on other things.
Right.
But look at the rhetoric that Hassan Piker has said in the past, and then come back to me. That's all I'm saying.
And you're mainly talking about the recent past, right? Like
Well, hell,
recently.
no, I ain't talking about recent. I'm talking about his track record, point blank, period.
Okay.
In terms of the things that he said in the past that are problematic, like real problematic. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know, we'll be talking about that. Like, I don't want to just go on the recent shenanigans, and that's what they are, shenanigans. Because again, the certain people in the media are trying to portray him as being this person that only focuses on progressive policy. No, you don't. And I'm going to prove that in next week's segment, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it. Now you put in a video in the group chat.
Yep.
Leisure Miller. I like Leisure Miller. She, like, when it comes to like law and shit like that, she's great. I like her video.
She's very thorough.
Yeah, very thorough. Very thorough. Now you put in a video talking about the recent shenanigans with Hassan Piker in the group. I had already seen the video. Just to let you know.
Okay.
I had already saw this MD you're talking to. I know news before the news come out. So I had already seen the video. To me, that video, and again, I like Leisure Miller. She's a cool gal. But to me, that video came off as a red herring. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
Meaning she was talking about things that people that criticize Hassan Piker like don't discuss. People that criticize Hassan Piker, especially on the left, they don't talk about the progressive policies that they may in fact themselves agree with. They talk about the shit that Hassan Piker has said. Hassan Piker has said some crazy shit about black people. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Crazy shit.
No.
He says he's been on panels, been to universities talking about the benefits of communist China and all kind of crazy shit. We're gonna talk about all of that next week. I think people like to use these distractions on talking about the progressive policies and not focus on the things that he's said in the past that are problematic to the very fabric of what America is. Now, hell, you may even disagree with the fabric of America. Hey, it's all cool. If that's something that you believe and you want to, by all means, I'm not talking about you in general.
I know what you mean.
I'm just saying.
I know.
That's a whole nother can of worms. People don't want to have that type of discussion though. So they shy away. Yeah, go ahead.
No, what I want to just say real quick, kind of almost piggybacking off of some of the things you're saying here, because what I've noticed, especially with the progressive wing of the Democratic Party, is it's the scapegoat for the Democrats. And again, we every time we have, at least in these recent years, the presidents of my lifetime, these Democrats usually go center right with their policies. They even adapt full on, like freaking Bill Clinton adapting Republican right-wing policies out of the fear of not being electable enough, and so on and so forth. And we haven't seen really any progressive presidents. The closest thing is probably Biden, because Bernie Sanders was in his ear for a few policy things that they added in the bill. But every time the progressives are made a scapegoat, they don't really even have that much power within the party. And what, like Mike would say, the fence riders like to use them as the issues within the Democratic Party, which it's corporate Democrats that are bought and paid for, trying to suppress and misrepresent what the progressives are. And there's a difference between a progressive person or candidate versus progressive policies. The candidate could be flawed and could get certain things wrong or not be all there. but the policies of the progressive policies, you put that on the ballot in a deep red state, they going for it.
I agree with that somewhat. Again, to me, when it comes, let's look at it from a local level, right? A lot of Democrats go with that, and I don't know. I think I'm in a bad area, so let me know if I break up, man.
No, you're fine. I can hear you fine.
Okay, all right. So let's look at it from a local level. A lot of Democrats, I agree, are afraid with certain messaging when it comes to, I guess, how you would portray a progressive policy, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, whatever district they may be in, whatever state they may represent, so on and so forth. I don't disagree with that. We know from history, it tends to go from coast to coast, meaning the coastal states on either side of the country tend to go more progressive because the demographic represents that type of ideology. Then you go in the middle of the country and it goes not so much. And it's really not based on the policy per se. It's really I don't want to say conservative. They are conservative, but I don't want to say the policy in and of itself may look anti-conservative. You know what I'm saying? Hell, it may not even have anything to do with any type of social policy, right? It may be something totally different. Hell, it may be something that may be fiscal, right? Dealing with healthcare or UBI, universal basic, whatever the situation may be. Because it's been etched into these people's brains in the middle of the country, a certain political or partisan ideology, i.e. conservative. Let's not even use the word Republican, even though you could kind of say it's synonymous. I don't believe Republican and conservative is synonymous anymore. I don't. That's just me. MAGA done told that out the frame.
Out the window.
So yeah, so if let's just say conservative, either economically or socially, because it's been etched into their brain for so long, because that's all that's represented these people in these states, in these areas, it looks bad. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think you should look at policy that way. Again, that's just me. If we look at MAGA now, and this is what I said in my video when I was responding to Black Sun yesterday. MAGA is just as progressive as a progressive. How do I know this? It's because they want the state to do everything for them. Now, it may be based on a falsehood, the reasonings behind why they want the state to do everything, but the fact remains the same. The baseline is the state. State meaning government. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you wholeheartedly, Venkat. A lot of the people, if you put these policies in front of them, chances are, again, it's all about messaging. The MAGA can message it a certain way to make it look like it's America first. All the slogans you want, America first, MAGA. Of course, it's going to exclude certain people, but it remains the same. You know who else did that? The fucking Nazis. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I push back on populism, because populism can ebb and flow based on the demographics of people, the situation, the time, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
When it comes to a person like Hassan, and again, this is a teaser, we just babbling. When it comes to a person like Hassan, he's telling you he wants anarchy in the country. He wants to get rid of the rule-based system for whatever reason that may be, and turn it into a centralized government. That's a fact. People, when they talk about Hassan, and there's been a lot of talk about him over the past couple of weeks.
Right.
When they talk about Hassan, they make a left turn to Albuquerque, dealing with the real issue. Again, you could talk progressive policy all day. I ain't got no problem with that. But you don't want to talk about the real reasons people shy away from having a discussion with him or platforming him and all this shit. And until people get real about like what you want in this system of government that we have now, to me, it's all a flop. It's all a flop. That's all I'm saying. And I'll leave it at that. Cause like I said, it's just a teaser. I'll get some videos ready and everything, and we'll have it
Yeah,
ready to go
I'm looking forward to
next week.
that show, Nick. That show
Yeah,
is going to be an awesome show.
yeah. And like I said, the main focal point, the leading story of next week will be talking about AI. I know Ricardo been wanting to talk about that for a while, so we'll finally get into it.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Ricardo, shout out to
week.
Ricardo. He's in the chat.
Yeah. He probably on baby duty or something. Because like I said, the way my day been going, I seriously doubted I was going to do a video, but I finally got back on the road. So, yeah, I had a flat, man. I was on the side of the road for like 2.5 hours. So,
oh, wow.
I didn't get a chance to take a shower or nothing, man. So I'm probably going to end up going home today. Usually I just stay in my truck, but yeah. I'm probably going to have to go home today. It's been a shitty fucking day today, man. Like real bad. But usually that's how it is when you come back from vacation. Everybody knows when you come back from vacation, something bad happened. It's always, I don't give a damn what type of job you in, what you do. Usually when you come back from off of a vacation, like if you like days off of work, when you get back, something bad gonna happen. And you know, it happened to me. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, I titled it, hey, what did I miss, man? I guess we'll try to review some of the things that's happened over the past week or whatnot. Also, let me say this too real quick before you go, Bankhead. Chances are next week we will have, and like I said, this is unprecedented. Yeah. Chances are next week we will have a double duck yet again. So for three consecutive TFPs, it's going to be a double duck. This is unheard of, folks.
Yeah.
It's so many ducks to choose from.
It's duck season.
I mean, they everywhere. They are everywhere. But go ahead, Venkat. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. One of the things we could talk about is how deep is Ron DeSantis' tongue in Trump's cratery ass? Because he is just doing everything to brown nose this guy. Wow.
Hey, man. Hey, I guess in a couple of months, man, you're going to be riding down Donald Trump Parkway or whatever the hell they're going to call it.
Yeah, they're trying to change Southern Boulevard to Trump Highway or something. Oh, man. It's horrible. Wow. Airport, they're renaming the airport Trump International Airport. Trump is getting a residual for them using his name. Like, what is going on?
Hell, you might as well just name it West Trump Beach at this point, man. Might as well. Might as well, man. I said, why not? Why not? Now, I saw a couple of weeks ago before I left.
Yeah.
Trump put out some type of AI image. It was supposed to be the Trump Library, and it was this huge tower. I don't know if it's going to be in Palm Beach or if it's. I think they said Miami. I think that's what they said. But
you would think it would be in Palm Beach.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And he talked about it, and he was saying, yes, it's going to be called Trump Library, but it's not going to be like a library. It's going to be like a hotel. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, is that legal? Like, you can't do that.
Everything is to exploit for money, man. Like, there's nothing genuine here. Like Obama's presidential library, it's all decked out for people to really like learn the history and it's just all these beneficial things to the public, and not with Trump. How can I make money off this?
Yeah, I mean. Again, I don't know if it's real. It's Trump at the end of the day. When he puts something out in his AI, like,
I mean, he loves doing that damn AI because he can't really stand the way he actually looks. So we got to digitize and fix all the crevices and the cracks and the craters on his face and ass. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I mean, shit, hell, his last AI image, he was Jesus. So, hell, why not?
Correction.
He was Dr. Trump. My bad.
He was a doctor, man.
Yeah, he was Dr. Trump.
You know how the doctor's uniforms look.
Yeah, we got glowing stuff coming out of our hands that heal people. That's what doctors do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And like I said, he got so much flack from it. Finally, Trump took something down, but he's still like, I don't understand, bro. This is the thing. they try to, during Project 2025 and all of this, it was this whole thing about this new wave of Catholicism, and the alt-right was embracing Catholicism and getting away from Protestantism. And all that was a thing in 2024. Now, he make an AI image, Grok, whatever it was, depicting himself as Jesus. The Pope say something about the war in Iran. Now he beefing with the Pope.
Yes.
But just think about it. When would you ever, like, if I had something on the bingo card and it said, President of the United States arguing with the Pope, I don't think nobody would have got that one. I don't think nobody would have got that one.
He's a petty king for real, man. He's like super petty on everything. I remember this is the same guy that told during the election, said he looks better than Kamala Harris. I mean, this is a 79-year-old mediocre white man talking about how much better he looked than a black woman, whatever. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, comparing yourself, across
to a woman
gender
in general is kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's
Like,
that's
like,
kind of suspect.
what's wrong with his scruples?
Yeah, that's kind of suspect. But again,
Yeah.
it's Trump at the end of the day. We don't know what's going on with Trump.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know in those Epstein files. Is it little girls or is it little boys or is it all of the above? We don't know either.
It's crazy you say that, man. Like I said, I talked to my mom about politics and whatnot. My mom, she's set and dying on the hill that she believes that's the smoking gun in there. That's what they're not showing.
Yes.
That it may be some little boys in that file as well. Like I said, I can't prove that. I'm not making no type of speculation. So, Cash Patel, don't come after me. I didn't say it.
Well, he's making us speculate. He's making us speculate by leaving it so ambiguous. Yeah. So, I mean, it is my duty to speculate at this point. He ain't bringing the damn files out, so I got to do my job as an American citizen and a voter. I got to put my damn speculations out there.
Yeah, man. So, it's speculation out there that, yes, it very well may be some pederasty involved as well. Like I said, I don't, I can't prove any of that. It is what it is. But again, like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then you just got the out of nowhere. This happened before I left too. Out of the blue, Melania comes out and does a surprise press conference.
Oh yeah.
Talking about that. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. This is random as hell. Like, what? I don't know why is he doing this? Some believe that she may be getting ahead of something.
Oh yes.
She may be getting ahead of something. That's why she did it. Trying to distance herself from it or whatnot. Because it was random. Like, nobody knew it was happening, nothing. She just came out one day and said, hey, look, in no way, shape, or form did I know Jeffrey Epstein. Well, you're in the picture with the damn man, so you kind of knew it.
She said she didn't meet Jeffrey Epstein until, what, 2000 or something? And, of course, there's pictures from the 90s with them. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. But, yeah, it's speculation in that. Maybe because, they still got these subpoenas luring with Pam Bondi and all them. Even though Pam Bondi ain't the AG no more, that don't mean nothing with the subpoena. She still got subpoena.
Well, she got to get that Trump stink off of her. It's hard to get the Trump stink off of her, so I don't know what kind of job she's going to get, but, she's going to be shunned by a lot of people. Just that affiliation with Trump is going to be hard to get another job.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to look at it this way. She was the person that was in charge of releasing these files, and we still don't got them.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's going to come up. And like I said,
not only that, but she friggin' messed with the victims by releasing their pictures unredacted, face and all. Like that's so insulting to do that.
Yeah. With the victims in the damn hearing.
Yep.
When she went the first time.
Yep.
So believe you me, like I said, come the end of 2026, after this bloodbath in the midterms, because that's what it's going to be, a bloodbath. I'm not saying they're going to get a super majority or nothing, but they definitely going to win. They may not get the Senate. We'll see. But they definitely going to get the House. And when it happens, it's going to be congressional hearings out the wazoo.
Yep.
Out the wazoo. And I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. You know, don't start pouting, because at first when Trump won, MAGA was with it. Oh yeah, we getting the Epstein files and all that.
Yep.
And then they gave the damn empty books to the influencer people and all that. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. That's just what it is. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But I believe Melania knows what's about to go down. That's why she did that. It didn't make no sense for her to have just an out the blue surprise press conference. Out the blue. She knows what's about to go down. She's like, hey, let me distance myself now before it's too late. Before it's too late. Speaking of bloodbath, I talked about this as well. Yeah. It's funny. You spend years and years on somebody's platform, right? Talking about Black Sun. Now I'm doing some Black Sun slander.
Mm.
You spend years and years on a platform with a guy. Hungary props up and they talk about how great Hungary is, and you know how Hungary's getting away from the EU and NATO and all this, and all Hungary all day long. Viktor Orban.
Yeah.
When he gets demolished in his own country's parliament election, not a peep. Not a peep. Not a peep. Also, I saw today, speaking of Viktor Orban, now this was damning. And like I said, I got to do some more research on it. Shout out to Tabitha Speaks. I saw a video today. I did not know this. She made a video today claiming that an article came out where the new prime minister of Hungary was talking like in his, not accepted speech, but you know, like his what do you call it, like kind of like plan of action.
Yeah.
Where he said that Viktor Orban was giving money to CPAC. Now, you know, I do law stuff, right, Cat? I know under the Federal Elections Committees Act that it's illegal for foreign countries to give money to American governments. I know that. That's the same thing Eric Adams got locked up for. When Turkey was giving him that money, that same thing.
Right.
Now, I also know, now I say again, I got to do more research. I'm not going to say and set it in stone that, you know, so CPAC is an organization. They also a PAC. What I need to know is, and she didn't talk about this in that video, what I need to know is, did Viktor Orban give money to the actual PAC, or did he give money to the organization? Because if he gave money to the organization, that's something different. Because I do know like CPAC do other stuff like in different countries. But if Viktor Orban gave money to the actual CPAC, like the actual PAC, Political Action Committee, that's a fucking crime. That's a crime. Maybe, yeah, to the PAC.
I would think it would be to the person.
Well, CPAC is a PAC. That's what it is. Like it.
But a PAC is like a group or organization or whatever. But so usually they just have people dumping money like crazy into the PACs. Trump's PAC taking money all day, every day.
Yeah, but again, under the
Citizens
the
United.
FEC, well, not under Citizens United, under the Federal Elections Committee Act.
Okay.
What that is that's the act that they used on Eric Adams when they got him. No foreign nation can give money. Okay. No foreign nation can give money to an American election.
Okay.
The PAC in and of itself is tied to the election. You see what I'm saying? So when you give money to a PAC, that PAC money then goes into the campaign funds of said whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what the new prime minister was saying was that Viktor Orban, Hungary's taxpayer dollars were directly given to CPAC.
Okay.
Now how far that goes, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research. But he said it according to Tabitha Speaks.
Right.
According to her, that she said there was an article that came out where he said the Hungarian government was giving money to CPAC, and that was going to stop under his leadership. So if that's true, and they were actually giving money to the actual PAC, that's illegal as hell. Meaning, the people that run CPAC are liable, and the people that run CPAC are in bed with Trump. Is what I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
So, but that also explains why people like J.D. Vance were going over there before the election to campaign for Viktor Orban. Maybe he knew, hey, look, we got to keep this guy in office before our whole plot burns up in flame. You know what I'm saying? They were getting money from foreign nations, if that was the case. So it's blowing up in MAGA face, man. I mean, it's something every week that exposed MAGA to like the nth degree. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, for MAGA people that cape for MAGA all day long, explain this. Explain it. You got a foreign entity.
There's no explaining. They can't.
You got a foreign entity giving money to a political campaign here in America. I don't think it's supposed to work like that.
Right.
You know. But again, that's MAGA for you. That's MAGA. And people want to say that America first is just us being isolated. We shouldn't. No, America first is let's align ourselves with Russia and China and all this shit. That's what America first is. I mean, hell, Black Son told you, hey, look, just pay the toll. That's what he said.
Just pay the toll.
Just pay the toll. Now, y'all heads blew off after the JCPOA and Obama. Y'all said Obama just flew in and dropped the money off in a big ass wooden box, and y'all was up in arms. Now it's okay for Iran to make billions of dollars annually. Like what? You just said it was wrong.
Is that the goalpost moving? The goalpost moving?
Sound like goalpost moving to me.
Oh, okay.
Sound like goalpost moving to me. And this time y'all ain't even getting nothing out of it. Sound like goalpost moving to me, Van Cat. You might just hit it on the head.
Yep.
So you know, again, I don't understand the logic, but you know, that's what you guys say. Just pay the toll. Just pay the toll. You know, the hell with our oil. The hell with our rising gas prices.
Eat the tariff.
Yeah, eat the tariff. Just eat it. At least we'll get manufacturing back. No, we won't, Negro. No, we won't. Just eat it. So yeah, man, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That is what's going on, man. What other stuff happened while I was gone? So speaking of Iran, so apparently, I guess, you know, everything is starting to wind down militarily in Iran. I saw today, supposedly it's supposed to be some type of ceasefire agreement with Lebanon and Israel or whatnot. It looked like everything winding down from a military standpoint, but that don't mean that it's winding down economically. But I forgot. I can't talk about economics because economics is boring. Man. I can't talk about that. Even though it affects you and me every day. Yeah. It's boring. Can't talk about that. So I need to wean myself from those type of topics. You know.
Yep.
Even though we're gonna pay $7 a gallon in gas, you know.
Oh, it's coming.
That's economic.
It's already in California.
You know, even though I praise Trump for not penalizing me for not being able to afford health insurance, you know, that's a good thing, I guess. Do you know how asinine that sounds, Van Cat? I'm gonna say a good thing that Trump gave me is that I'm not being penalized under the ACA of not having health insurance. I'm not, you know, like I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like that. Like
it's weird. It's weird. You know, like
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just thinking, like, I don't know why that mentality is there because I remember, like about like what 2011, 12, I was working on a job, and at the job they were saying, "Hey, you have to get a certain exam, like just a check to make sure you're okay and blah 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 when you get the health insurance, or that you're gonna get a penalty." And like some
Yeah.
people at the job was like, "Oh hell no, man! I don't like the company telling me that I need to take this I need to take this exam or checkup because you're forcing for me to pay money, and you're forcing me to do the checkup." And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh my God, forget checkup. Your health, yeah, if anything, your health would benefit. You don't know if something may be going on that you weren't aware of." So anyway, a few people just like all pissed and they just bypass it. But I did the checkup and I found out, hey, I got high blood pressure. That's how I found out about me having high blood pressure, was from that
Right.
checkup. So I mean, and that's from a job that I hated, but
Right.
that situation, and that's why I thought I really get upset with like MAGA and just anybody in general that is just trying to stop universal health care, because I think that should be across the board. Like, why can't we as Americans get all those like vital screenings and whatnot once a year, make sure we're good, and keep it moving? Like, I'm not saying, do an operation to put a dragon tail on your ass. I'm just saying, just something, once a year, annually. You don't get charged at the wazoo. We just want to do a check, make sure your bones are good, your heart is good, just basic check. And like everybody has something problem with it. Like in a certain state, I remember they were trying to ban like the junk food in the school vending machine, and then you see Sarah Palin and her husband like bringing all this damn sweets and bad food because they're banning it and making this big to do. I mean, come on, man. Well, we always got to be against every little goddamn thing. There's just certain things that's just logical, but whatever. It's just me.
Well, I'm the individualist, Frank.
Go ahead.
I agree. You shouldn't be made to well, I'm not gonna say necessarily but you shouldn't be penalized if you don't have health care. That's just me. Some people just can't afford health care. That's a fact. I ain't saying that black someone can't afford health care, but
right.
That's just a fact. You shouldn't be forced to use money that would go toward rent or whatever to do this. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I think that was bad policy by Obama.
Well, it's not really Obama's policy. It was the Mitt Romney and
I understand.
It was a Republican plan, and that was the other thing too. That's another example of a Democrat bending the knee to Republican policies just to be able to make it through in this country.
Well, the buck stops with him on it. So I mean, it's always going to be tied to Obama. That's just what it is.
Oh yeah. Good or bad. I think it's more good than bad. I think it could have been greater if Kennedy didn't die and they would have had the vote needed to do what they needed to do. But unfortunately, a lot of Republicans were against it, and now they're for it today.
Well, here's why I'm finna strudel your noodle.
Okay.
I don't think necessarily that a lot of Republican voters will be against universal health care. I don't.
You don't think so?
Me, I'm gonna tell you why.
They spent over a decade, MD. Over a decade.
We talking about a new age of republicanism, though. We're not talking about the same fiscal
like the Tea Party,
Ryan.
The Tea Party, them, yeah.
We ain't talking about them Republicans, though. Them Republicans are gone.
Right.
I'm talking about the Republicans of now.
Okay.
I don't think they would have an issue with universal health care. They again, we're talking about Nazis at the end of the day. Now they will probably have a problem with certain people having universal, and they will try to spin it that way.
Yes.
But overall, I don't think they were having it, and I'm gonna tell you why. Again, I said this in the video yesterday. The fact that Black Son came up with that cockamamie, and like I said, he just came up with the first thing came out his head, talking about penalize Obamacare and all that. So you got to think again. It's critical thinking skills. Are you upset that you're not being penalized because you don't have? And like I say, I'm talking in general. I ain't saying this is Black Son issue. I'm just using it as an example. Are you more butthurt over being penalized over the fact that you don't have health care, or are you more butthurt over the fact that you don't have health care? It's something to think about. Something to think about. Well, why don't you have health care? Huh?
Isn't the penalty more like an incentive to get the health care? Because you're figuring you're going to pay that money.
Yeah, okay. I remember when they was having a debate on this.
Yeah.
You know, when they, I remember it. So the way I saw it is how you just said it. Right. That it was almost like a tax break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As a matter of fact, I think they still, this may be the last year, but I think they still do it on when you file your taxes or whatever, because they ask you, hey, look, did you get health care via the portal? They ask you those questions, right?
Yeah, they do.
So if you got your health care through the ACA portal, you get a tax break for that.
Yes.
But if you didn't, like, I'm assuming, you know, if you got like private health care or whatever, there's no tax break.
Right.
The way Republicans spent it, like during the Tea Party and all, the way those people spent, I'm not saying all Republicans, but the way they spent it was you were being penalized for not getting Obamacare.
Right.
But I've always read it the way that you just said it. It was a tax break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, messaging is everything.
Yes.
Messaging is everything.
That
so
is
I'm just going off the messaging that was said in a video that I heard. One of the good things Trump did was he got rid of the being penalized for not having health. That's what he said. I didn't say it.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So again, you got to look at the rationale behind what he said.
But does he acknowledge healthcare costs is like skyrocketed and through the roof right now?
You have to ask him that. I don't know. But I'm just trying to use the rationale based off what I heard.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna try to come up with a rationale, are you upset that you were being penalized, or are you upset just in general, not saying it was him, just in general, of people not having health care? If it's the latter, then you, sir, are VanCat. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And a lot of people, I can guarantee you, if you go talk to a MAGA maniac and you start having a dialogue with him about this very subject, he'll probably say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
That's why I say when it comes to populism, it's not different, like, at all, because they all come to the same conclusion. Like I said, it may be different paths, but they all come to the same conclusion. A lot of these MAGA maniacs are just as left as you is, VanCat. Amazing. It's amazing.
Black Son was a Democrat at one point.
I don't know. I don't know.
He voted for Obama.
Oh, that's what he's saying? Oh, okay.
He did. He said he voted for Obama.
Oh, he got caught up in it like everybody else, like every other Negro did. So I mean, hey, it happens. It is what it is. I was the one time Obama voter, so it is what it is. You know, I got caught up in the mania that was Obama in 2008. Hell, you know, yes, we can. Shit.
That's right. Damn right.
So yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Like, when you come up with certain, and that's why I said it's important to have dialogue and debate. I'm not saying I'm trying to get no one up on nobody. Yeah. I'm saying is, hey, look, I can ask certain. It's called the Socratic method of debate. I ask you a series of questions, so I can get a feel at like what's your rhetoric? Where do you stand on certain things? You may say one thing, but my line of questions say something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, MAGA maniacs, especially, those of the extreme variety, are just as left. They disgruntled. They're disgruntled. Just like the FBAs and all these other people. They feel like, and you can make an argument for that when it comes to why we got a progressive movement now. And I would say it's valid. Again, we can have a discussion on it, but it's valid. A lot of people feel like Democrats haven't done enough.
Which is insane. The only things that have ever been done have been from the Democratic Party. Like, what has the Republic in the last 60 years? What has been the contributing factor for Republicans? What has they done in this country that has made America great? In 60 years, all right, I'll make it easier. In 30 years, what have they done? The last 30 years. There's a whole handful of things we could rattle off that the Democrats did. Now, the thing with the Democrats is their bar is higher and they have to be perfect. And when the Republicans, they don't have to try. They could be drunk, piss on themselves right next to a damn trash can. And that's good enough. And that's the ridiculousness that we're dealing with right now. Because, again, one party has only contributed $1 million since '89 as far as jobs. And with Trump's presidency, him being a negative 2.7 million, that million just went away. So they're in a negative right now. They haven't created jobs. They're not good for the economy. This is well known. I mean, the last 10 recessions have been 10 out of 11 recessions have been Republicans caused. Republican presidents have caused that. So, like, there's all these statistics you can rattle off that, like, what the frick? Like the Civil Rights Act, Act that was signed in *64. That's the Democrats doing that. The friggin' Cubans, that was done. That was done with the Democrats. The freedoms that they enjoy, being able to come to this country and not be deported or seek asylum, blah blah blah.
But who's giving credit for that? Again, it's all about messaging, Venkat.
I understand that.
Who's giving the credit?
I understand that. But, like, okay, so there was a video I saw the other day, and it showed Donald Trump at the State of the Union speaking, and he was saying some wild stuff. And Elizabeth Warren, the camera happened to be on Elizabeth Warren's face, and she gave this weird look, like, what the hell is he saying? Trump was on the State of the Union taking credit for something that was passed by Biden. And she knew it when he said it, but he was saying it like he signed it into law. And in real time, she recognized that. And she didn't say a word. Just her face and her expression just turned right at that moment. That's so striking to me because, like, the actual work is being done by the Democrats. And like you're saying, MD, the messaging. But that can't work. There's no long-term game on that because all you're doing is leaving the window open for the guys that don't do the work to continue to half-ass and then screw you over. Trump is going to, when he leaves office, the country going to be George W. Bush level destroyed. People remember
it's going to be in straight turmoil.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have amnesia with George W. Bush, man. I mean, there was nothing good that came out of that administration. And when he left, that was the coup de grace at the end. The whole economy just fell the frig apart. And we hurt for many, many years after that. So when Trump leaves, it's going to be that level. Plus, he's going to have billions of dollars in the bank. He's going to have that jet, that jet from Qatar, and all the other side deals and hustles that he made while he was in the presidency. Because Make America Great Again meant making America great again for him, not you.
Right. Just think about it, Venkat. Going back to the early 2000s or whatnot, after 9/11, and like I said, we had a great economy, so great that you had mortgage firms and banks doing subprime loans on people.
Yep.
Hey, you want a house? Just get the house. Just get it. You good. That's how great the economy was. To the point that they were just giving houses away to people that couldn't afford them. You know what I'm saying? And here we are. Fannie. Then Obama comes along, and like I said, he was in a bad position.
Exactly.
To me, again, I'm an ultimate capitalist. Ain't no way in hell he should have bailed out Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. But you got this thing called too big to fail. You're afraid.
Do you believe in that, MD? Do you believe in that?
Hell no. Too big to fail is not capitalism. That's crony capitalism.
Yeah. So they should just let it fall apart, right?
That's the problem, though. You're talking about an entire industry.
Yeah.
The mortgage industry is a industry.
Yeah.
When you don't allow for true capitalism, which is everybody's got an opportunity. And I say everybody, I know what you're gonna say, Van Cat. When I say everybody, I'm talking about people that got the money to do it.
Yeah.
In the capitalism that we live in, even if you got the capital, so that's the key word, capital. Even if you got the capital, to get in a certain industry, the capitalism that we are in doesn't allow you to do it. Why? It's because the subsidies. It's because of the transactionism. It's because of you scratch my back, I scratch your back type system of that's not real capitalism. That's crony capitalism.
Right.
Just like what we see what's going on with the oil companies right now. The reason we don't have the Green New Deal is because the oil companies said, hey, you got to stop this. That's going to cut into our money if you do this. So we're going to do everything in our power to not have this happen. And they gave all the money to Trump, and that's why I said again, when people look at like how campaigns work, and I don't agree with it, but that's just the way our system is. The way campaigns work, whoever got the biggest bank wins.
Which is ridiculous.
That's just what it is. So when you say, hey, look, this is MAGA is a people's revolution. No, the fuck it's not. They don't give a shit. When he said drill, baby, drill, he meant kill, baby, kill. I'm going to take everybody else's oil for the sake of all these oil big wigs.
Right.
That's what he meant when he said drill, baby, drill. He didn't have no intention of creating why would you do that when you can just do the shortcut, drop a bomb and go kidnap a couple of presidents, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Take the easy way, not the hard. So when you're talking about the way, and again, a lot of that got to do with stuff like Citizens United, and I believe Citizens United to be white. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, they got to get rid.
Fact.
And the thing is, I don't know if the Democrats are focused enough to do anything about it. You know, they complain
they
about it.
off it too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they? They benefit off it too.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me that congressmen and women are spending more time raising money than actual work, like making bills and passing stuff and coming up with ways to make the lives of Americans better. Like the majority of what they do within any given day, the majority of the time, the hours that they work is raising money.
Right.
That's insane, man.
That's the name of the game. And this is crazy. Again, I talk about individualism and Ayn Rand and all that. It's certain shit that they try to make look like individualism, but it's really not. Like if we talk about Citizens United, so Citizens United was basically a company made some type of video or something for a campaign, and the court said, no, you can't do that. Corporations can't work as a corporation to campaign for. And so what they argued was a corporation is a individual. I don't believe in that.
Corporations are people too. That's what Mitt Romney said.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I don't believe that, like, at all. That's rugged individualism, and they try to make it look like something that no. Now I do agree that if like-minded people get money together and contribute to a campaign, that's fine. But that's not what Citizens United is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Citizens United is like a booster pack. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Not under the name of a corporation. You shouldn't be able to do that. That's just me. A lot of people that call themselves individualists would disagree with me and say I'm not an individualist. Again, I'm my own person, so I guess I am an individual. I don't believe in that.
Right.
Just get rid of Citizens United. I'm not saying that as a group you can't contribute to a campaign. I ain't saying that. I'm saying corporations shouldn't be allowed to do it. That's bullshit.
Right. I agree too.
That's bullshit.
I agree with that.
So that's what it is. But I get your point. But people, again, when people say, and this goes to when it comes to populism in general, populists believe that somehow, some way, the power of the people, quote unquote, can overtake that. You can't overtake that much money, man. I don't give a damn how much of a revolution you think that you got. You can't overtake
that's true. That's true.
You may get some wins here or there. I mean, look at Mamdani. You might get some wins here or there. I ain't saying that you ain't. But when it comes to the overall broad spectrum of politics, nah, you can't beat money. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. And the way we live now, if you can't beat them, join them. That's just what it is. You can't beat them, join them. So I mean, in the realm of the reality of how we look at campaigns now, it is what it is. You got to do it. That's why I don't trip like what AIPAC money. Or you take AIPAC money. Well, hell, you ain't giving me no damn money. So what else? Where else I would get it from?
They jumped on somebody that took, I think it was Obama, that took some company's money. Michael Moore was talking about it. He was like, "Oh, Obama took money from some organization." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess it's a bad thing. I don't know. I mean,
remember the whole thing, like George Soros and the whole thing and all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is. You got to play the game like that. That's
what it is. Politics is a big game. And like people get like super personal with certain things, and they think like politicians are supposed to like willingly help you in every step of your life, and that's not the case. We're supposed to work for everything we got. We're not waiting around to be given.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that you're supposed to just like bypass your principles and them. When it comes to the whole AIPAC thing, you know. All these lefty loonies talking about this person. They did it with Jasmine Crockett, and she wasn't even taking no AIPAC money. They did it with her. Oh, she takes AIPAC money. And then they got this thing on Twitter, the AIPAC tracker, where it track how much money you done. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with that, man. Like, until you show me you willing to support and help me win with your dollars, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You see Mac in the chat saying, will we get our $2,000 checks he promised from the tariffs? Oh, man.
My $2,000, that shit done went to Iran, man. It's done deal.
but people keep forgetting
that on Iran.
People keep forgetting about the $5,000 Doge checks.
Yeah.
Because he promised that too.
The $2,000 tariff check.
Yep.
What was the one armed services supposed to get? The 1776 check.
Oh Lord!
All type of shit, man. I wonder what's the next one. The next one will be, hey, look, man, we got all this oil. We giving you an oil rebate check. So all the money you done spent on gas, you're getting it back at the end of the year.
At the Palm Beach airport, there's like a $45 fee, and obviously, you know, he was the 45th president. I wonder how they came up with that number.
A fee for what?
It's just posted up in the airport. I guess like it's some kind of fee when you're flying and give some kind of advantage. But it says 45, big old words, $45 fee.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And speaking of airports, one of the airlines just announced. Hell, I think it's most of them actually just announced that they going up on rates or whatever because of jet fuel.
Oh yes.
So like they like, hey man, we can't afford gas either. Hell, we got to go up. We got to go up on the price.
Yep.
Because it costs so much to fucking fill up. And, you know, I can only imagine what jet fuel costs.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. So yeah, man, it's bad. Like it's real bad. It's bad, man. But again, like I said, we were supposed to get all this money. Dole check, tariff check, 1776. Like, hey man, I don't know what to tell you no more. I just don't. Just out the blue. But all the money, like I said, Iran. But the war's supposed to be over with. We'll see. We'll see. They're supposed to have this blockade.
Yeah.
On
the blockade.
Blockade, the blockade. And I saw a report today. Some Iranian ships went through. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. They said they were Chinese linked. See that? I mean, they giving you hints every day. Trump is a Russian asset, man. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You tell me one day it's a blockade, the next day, willy-nilly, just Chinese ships and everything just going through like no problem.
Nothing is consistent.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Like I don't know what to think of it. And like I said, we moving into a new stage of this war. It's not about military no more. That part is over with. Now we looking at the economics. Again, I know some people don't want to deal with economics for whatever reason, even though the economics part is the part that affects your everyday life,
well,
not the military part.
If I was a Republican, I wouldn't want to deal with economics either.
Yeah, I understand that because hell, everybody mad because of your economics. So you're right. But the fact remains, hey, look, now we in a waiting game. They playing tit for tat when it comes to who's doing who and what's going where. And again, all along, like I said before, when this whole thing started, China and Russia are the ones that's going to benefit the most with this whole conflict because Trump is their guy. That's just what it is. They're not going to shy away. Look at what's going on with NATO and the EU. I saw today, Giorgia Meloni, the president of Italy. Now she done fell out with Trump. Hell, I thought she was like Trump Europe. You know, she basically got the same type of ideology as Trump. And now she done fell out with the man. I'm like, come on. All these right-wing podcasters and pundits falling out left and right. Left and right. You start talking shit about Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson and all these were the ride or dies.
Yep.
What happened?
Yep.
Like, what happened?
But they try to pretend like they're shocked, like they didn't see this coming. Like, man, this is Trump's MO anyway. You know, everybody that he's for at some point, he's gonna backstab them. He's gonna put them under the bus. I'm waiting for Ron DeSantis nigga wake up call.
You think DeSantis is gonna be in the running in 2028?
I don't see how. I mean, he may want to do it, but I don't see how he gets to win, or at least gets to be like top two people at the end. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I'm trying to think who we know it's going to be JD Vance and Marco Rubio. We know it's going to be them two.
So how is he going to surpass those two? He won't be able to. Exactly.
I don't know.
And I'm sure there's going to be somebody else, you know, that's coming out of left field that we're not thinking about right now. So I don't think Ron DeSantis, the last time he ran in 2024, I think that's it. That was his bar right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other Republicans that may be in the running. I mean, it's hard to say, man, because again,
Nikki Haley better stay home. I mean, nobody else. That's another one that she's not going to be able to do anything. And Kamala Harris needs to be quiet too. We're talking about I'm gonna run again. Like, no, your time is gone. Sunsetted.
Oh man, you gonna do Kamala like that, man?
Yeah, it's just the reality. It's over. She don't get another shot. We need to move on to other people with other ideas. And I don't want what's the name in California?
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, I don't. That'd be a disaster if we have a President Gavin Newsom. We don't need that right now. No, we don't need that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people in the running on the Democratic side. It's going to be a lot. I can see it now. Like I said, it's hard to say on the Republican side. Like, I don't know who would try to, because at the end of the day, if you coming out like a dark horse, that means you basically against MAGA. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be at least one Republican that's going to be like anti-MAGA. Hey, we need to go back to traditionalist Republican values when it comes to policy. It's going to be somebody. Who it's going to be, I don't know. Who it's going to be, I have no idea. But like I said, JD, Rubio, damn, I can't even name nobody else. Be honest with you.
My biggest fear is if there's somebody that's actually smart, that has the support that Trump has. That's the thing. Like somebody that actually knows what it. Trump made so many dumb errors. Like if he knew what he was doing, he could have masterfully screwed over everybody, but still, have something, to point at.
But who's a politician on the Republican side right now that fits that bill? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. MAGA has corrupted the Republicans so bad.
But we didn't see Obama coming. We didn't see when Obama came. It just came out.
But Obama was a senator, though. What I'm saying to you is, who in Congress right now do you see being that person? That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rand Paul, maybe. He didn't do so good in 2012. He didn't do so good.
We're gonna go for Tucker Carlson, bitch ass.
Oh man, yeah.
Tucker Carlson.
Hell, Stephen A. Smith run as a Republican. Hell, I don't know.
He said he was gonna run as a Democrat.
Man, he'll be in last place if he run as a Democrat. Last freaking place. Ain't nobody messing with Stephen A. Smith, man.
You saw Stephen A. talking about he regret his vote for Kamala Harris.
I saw a couple of days ago where he said Trump. I forgot what he said about Trump. Said he lost the plot or some shit. Like I don't know. I don't know. Stephen A. Smith all over the place, man.
It's crazy.
And because he a grifter. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
He want access to all the shows, whether it's on Fox, CNN. He want to be every fucking way because he know he make money off of it. That's why he say the stuff that he say. He a grifter, man. I don't trust Stephen A. Smith as far as I can throw his little ass.
Yeah,
that's just being honest.
Yeah,
he a joke to me, like a straight joke.
With his wild ass takes in sports and in politics.
Yeah. I ain't never liked it, like ever. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the Hawks beat his Knicks ass. That's what I hope. That's what I hope.
It's very possible that the Hawks could win too, because they're pretty hot.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I've been watching the games, man. I don't watch NBA until playoffs anyway. So it is what. That was a good ass game last night though. That Charlotte Miami game. That was a good ass game. Did you see any highlights of that?
Yeah. The controversy with him pulling.
Yeah, that was some bullshit,
at first,
man.
When I looked at it at first, I'm like, is he like just, like you're falling down, you're not really thinking, and you just do wild movements? Was it like that, or did he do it on purpose?
It looked like he tripped that man. it looked like he tripped it. You know what I'm saying? I think after the playoff, the NBA might do something.
They need to suspend him for the first 15 games of the season.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do it during the playoff.
Yeah,
he should have been ejected in that game. Being honest with you, He should have been ejected.
Stephen A. Smith said he should not have been ejected.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. He should have been ejected. Like he clearly, like he put his hands up, like what's going on, you know. But he saw Bam coming by him, you know. And he was already falling.
Yeah,
he was already falling. So yeah, man, that was some BS, man.
Yeah,
that was some BS, straight up. But yeah, it's some good games. Like I said, your Blazers won last night, so
that was an amazing comeback. They were down 11 with like 6 minutes to go. Oh man, that was great.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be some good games. It should be some good games. But yeah, we'll see what happens with it. We'll see. So the Blazers, what, the 8th seed, right?
7th seed.
Oh, 7. So they'll be going in the first round with who?
San Antonio Spurs.
Oh yeah, you did say that. So
that's actually not bad if you think about it. The Spurs is new too. That team hadn't been to the playoffs. This is the first time the Spurs organization first time in the playoffs since 2019.
Oh yeah. You know everybody got Wemby fever though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's fine. But they trying to figure it out just like we trying to figure it out. So this is actually a best case scenario. Now, if it was a Thunder, it would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap right there. Oh man.
Yeah, that's like the Hawks. Hell, the Hawks, the damn play-in perennial team. So
yeah,
and we lived and died in
the storyline. The storyline too is the interim coach for the Trailblazers, Tiago Splinter. He's a former San Antonio Spur. So for them to play in the first round in his first playoffs is pretty significant.
Yeah. Then y'all had all that BS going on at the beginning of the season with with Chauncey Billups. Yeah.
Yep. So that made it even sweeter that they persevered over all of that, and they were over 500, and they made it to the playoffs. In the predictions before the season started, I had the Blazers making the play-in and possibly finishing like 9th. They made the play-in and they finished 7th. So that was pretty good. And I did pick the Thunder to have the best record. They did have it. So that was pretty cool. I picked the Nuggets to be 2nd place, but they're actually 3rd. And the Spurs is 2nd place right now. So it's gonna be it should be an interesting playoff. LeBron James has to go up against KD and the Rockets. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I don't think KD wants to lose again to LeBron.
Yeah. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna like beat them like maybe in 5 games. I don't think it's gonna be a series, to be honest with you.
Oh
not without Luka and all that.
Right.
It's a wrap. That's just me. I mentioned in the group chat last night. So it's not all of the game, but still, it's the playoffs. How can you have the playoffs and put some of the games on Prime? Like, that's crazy to me. that's crazy. Like I'm a
it
guy.
Should be on regular TV.
It should be on regular TV, man.
Yeah.
Like they should. But again, it's because NBC got this exclusivity, which is bullshit.
Yep.
With the NBA or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So the only games that are going to be on network TV is going to be on NBC. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. It's not
like how crazy is that?
But this is happening with everybody. This is happening with NFL, WWE. Everything is just like this now. It's just
I mean, at least the NFL, they got multiple carriers. You know what I'm saying? NBA, they exclusive to NBC. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as far as like network TV.
Yeah.
That's at least NFL. They got Fox, they got ESPN, they got CBS, they got them all. You know what I'm saying? And when the playoffs come, ain't no playoff game on no damn Amazon Prime or no crazy shit like that. That's crazy. Like this, the playoffs. You know, and you put this shit on Prime. So
you should want your largest audience that you could get.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. I saw the schedule for the Hawks Knicks. It's like they alternate. So one game is going to be on Prime, then the next game will be on NBC, and it alternates. I was thinking when I first saw it, I thought all the games, like the whole first round, was gonna be on Prime. That's what I thought, except for the Lakers and the Rockets. You know, of course, it's the Lakers, so they gonna feature them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is also bullshit.
Yep. Because they're not
I'm
that
like,
good
come
of a
on,
team.
man, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. I gotta watch Prime to watch basketball. You know, and baseball the same. Like a lot of teams. Yeah, go ahead.
I just happen to have a free trial right now. That's the only reason I was able to see it.
It ain't gonna last the whole playoffs though, is it?
No. It's
now,
I think by the 26th.
I don't think they're gonna do the finals like that.
They better. Well, I've lost so much for basketball. Basketball used to be so much better before, but now it's everything has lost a little something to me. It's not as captivating and as must see. I mean, last night was great. Both of those games were pretty action packed and was great to see. But I don't know. It just doesn't make me feel the way I used to feel for basketball. It's just different right now.
Yes. Hell, speaking of that, I didn't even know Mania was this Sunday. Well, Saturday.
I know.
This weekend.
Nobody's thinking about it. Nobody's thinking about it.
I didn't even know it, bro. I'm like, oh, WrestleMania this weekend. I could care less. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch it, but I mean, I could care less, man. I could care less.
You see all the controversy with McAfee?
A joke, man. A joke.
Yeah.
You know, I watch clips or whatever of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like I don't care about this guy. I didn't like him when he was a commentator. I don't watch him on TV. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't get the fascination people have with it. I don't understand
it. When they announced Punk and Roman Reigns, I was like, okay, that should be pretty good. I ain't really I'm not invested in none of it.
Nothing. Not even the Brock Lesnar, Uma Femi.
I could care less, man.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here that's must see.
Yeah. I was on X earlier. I think they said the tickets that they sold are like almost half of what
last year was.
Yeah, last year was.
And
like that's damning, bro.
They don't even know if they're gonna do the Saudi Arabia next year, even.
Yeah, hell, it might not be a Saudi Arabia. It might not be one. Speaking of them, and you might be right because I saw today. What's the Live Golf that Saudi Arabia got over there?
Yeah.
They say that's in financial trouble now.
Financial.
So that
trouble.
might be ending.
Wow.
You know, that was with what's the guy's name used to golf? What's his name? Phil Mickelson. You know, him and they did all that stuff over there in Saudi Arabia. They say it's in financial trouble.
Wow.
So that again, when it comes, it goes back to like socioeconomics.
Yeah.
All this shit, these countries got in bed with Trump. Saudi Arabia got in bed with Trump.
Yeah. Qatar
got in bed with Trump. And now they on the brink of financial extinction based off the shit that Trump is doing.
Sounds insane. About right. That sounds about right.
It's insane. Hell, you might not have a country no more after a couple of years dealing with Trump. You might be blowed the kingdom come, for all we know. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. It's insane. They want your oil. Well, I mean, hell, you already in bed with the United States anyway, so they pretty much already got it. You know what I'm saying? I can't call heads or tails of it like that. I just can't do it.
This is absolutely nuts.
Hell, I wouldn't have been surprised if WWE would have announced. Well, I think they already did. Didn't they? What? Didn't they already say it was going to be a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia one of these years?
Yeah,
they had already made the deal or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what year. I don't know what year it's supposed to have been.
Saudi Arabia is next year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's next year. That's what I'm saying. It's in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be wrestling over there. Hell no, I ain't going over.
So did you see the whole Stephanie McMahon controversy? How
No,
for
no,
some
what happened?
reason, so they got her going into the Hall of Fame, and they're like overly putting her front and center over Sid Vicious, over Demolition, over AJ Styles.
So she's
over
she's the headline in the Hall of Fame?
yes, all the like pamphlets and graphics and everything that talks about it, they always show her image right in the front, in the middle, front middle.
Yeah, because
and
you know
everybody,
they always have like the I call it the center star. You know, like
Yeah.
when they bring out the Hall of Fame people and they got the center star in WrestleMania, that's the person that's supposed to be the big headline. And
Yep.
so you telling me that the headline of the WWE Hall of Fame this year is Stephanie McMahon?
Yep.
That's what you're telling me.
Yep. And last year it was Triple H. And some people think that next year in Saudi Arabia is going to be Vince McMahon. And that let's not forget, they also put Undertaker's wife in there, McCool. So it's like all these guys that are like involved, the big wigs, they're like just putting their spouses and family members in the Hall of Fame, which is such a vanity move. Like you can't. I mean, Trump is the president with this kind of stuff going on. It's like everybody's just like so petty and egotistical and lame. But the kicker is that they also have this thing that you could buy with Stephanie McMahon, where it's like a bundle. You get like a title belt. It's like it says Stephanie McMahon on it with some kind of special logo, McMahon logo. It looks ugly as hell. It's an ugly ass belt. They charging like $900 for this belt, man. $900.
They getting over, man. They getting over, bro. Like I saw a video. This was maybe last week. It was comparing WWE now to the fall of WCW and how similar
it's the same thing. It's the same.
Yeah.
You know,
crazy,
the
man.
arrogance, the belief that, you know, they can just do whatever and nothing will matter. Like when you do a finger poke of doom, like how do you not see that, irritating your fan base, you know? But they so full of themselves, they're like, you know, we're going to do it regardless, you know?
Yeah. And you know, the whole thing with Cody and Pat McAfee and all that. This is the third year in a row where you got some type of third party mixed in with Cody Rhodes. So that tells me either you don't trust him like as a superstar, like you ain't got no trust in him at all.
Right.
Or because I think they said Cody did like an interview somewhere where they asked him like why you always got to have like these people around and you know, and I think he like overshadowed and talked about something else, you know, basically a distraction.
Yes.
I don't think they look at Cody as no star, bro. I mean, of course they have him as a star because he, you know, he sell merch and all. I don't think they look at him as he's able to like carry the weight of the company. He ain't the guy. That's the only thing that I could come up with, man. That's the only thing I could come up with.
They've invested so much money over the last 3-4 years with Cody, and like it's just a bad look. That whole thing with Scott, Travis Scott and John Cena. I mean, just that one initial thing with The Rock doing the little chop neck thing, that was funny as hell to me. It was just a little small moment. It wasn't a big deal. I saw it for what it was in real time. I was just laughing, but I didn't never in my mind think, oh my God, this is like genre defining stuff. Nah, I never thought about it that way.
I mean, in the moment, it was great. That you know, just personally to me, it was great. But they didn't do nothing with it, man.
No, they
They
never
didn't do
because they
nothing
never
with it.
had any idea what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing with the bloodline. They didn't know what they're doing with Cody. They didn't know what they were doing with John Cena. All
Yeah.
those things were major angles, major focuses for their stories. And they never had a clue what they were doing with it. They were doing it right at the seat of their pants the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, hell, look at my guy, McIntyre. Like
Oh yeah,
this dude's
yeah.
supposed to be a perennial
Yep.
WrestleMania main event person. And look at it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I think they said he was supposed to be going to go shoot a movie or something. That's why, but come on, man. Like,
But why make him champion to begin with if that was the case? You knew he had a movie. Why even go there? Why go there at all? Wait till it's done, then you can settle up later on down the road. But why did we need to do all that? That made no sense.
It's crazy.
Like, there's some half-assed decisions that they're making over there. It just doesn't make sense.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like
the other
Cody
thing too, like they got Sid Vicious going in, not just regular Hall of Fame. He's going in the legacy wing.
The legacy, yeah.
What the
Yeah, that's
hell is
crazy.
a legacy wing? Man, come on, man. Sid Vicious should have been got it when he was alive. He was alive all those years.
Yeah.
There's no reason
He going
this guy-
in with like Gorgeous George and people like that, bro. That's what the legacy wing is. That's some bullshit. Like, come on, like, what are we doing?
And that's insulted the gorgeous George. Like that, I mean, he was the first big attraction. George's Gorge was bigger than football. Football was nothing compared to George's Gorge. When his matches came to town, that was like must-see TV for people. I would watch a documentary on that. And I didn't know that at the
That
time.
legacy wing is some bullshit. I mean, I understand it, but it's some bullshit, bro. When you got people that change, like I remember they put Luna in the legacy wing. I'm like, what? How the fuck you put Luna Vachon in the legacy wing? And like she was like basically y'all top female in the 90s. Like, how you do that?
Yeah, it seemed
Like,
like these higher yield people seem to be going into a lesser than wing, which makes no sense to me. It's just straight. First ballot Hall of Famers should not be on no damn legacy wing. They should be first ballot Hall of Fame. Like Sid Vicious is your WCW World Champion, your WWF World Champion, and plus he's main evented all kinds of events from Starrcade to
he was their
WrestleMania.
biggest guy in 95. Like Sid, Psycho Sid was the man in 95. In the like when your product was trash in 95. Like Sid made it cool.
Yep, of course.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't get
That's
it.
crazy.
And like for somebody like Sid, he didn't get all his flowers when he should have. I like even like when we were doing we did a show like when we were doing the arena, and we were talking about like our top wrestlers, and I said, Sid Vicious, Too Cold Scorpio, Big Van Vader, like those are the guys, and Sting. And like right now in the time, because of course we saw Sting have his great send off in AEW, and then people understand like his legacy a little bit better now. But at the time, 3-4 years ago, when I said that, there was like a little bit of what? Especially with Too Cold, like people not respecting Too Cold's pedigree and what he's done. That's a big ass guy doing all that acrobatic stuff. Just nobody was doing what he was doing at that time. It's like there needs to be more respect put on that guy's name. But Sid as well. Sid Vicious, Vader for sure. Probably the greatest big man of all time. Big Van Vader. But like these guys, they're not getting their just due. And so you put them in the Hall of Fame, it puts more attention on them, and then people forced to look up what they did. Hulk Hogan don't need all that because he's Hulk Hogan. All we see was him all these years. Yeah. But people like Sid and them, they should have got their complete flowers. And there's no reason he shouldn't have won in the same year the Steiners winning. Like that same year, the Steiners should have won. It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, and the way they do the Hall of Fame, they don't like to. For what and I guess I know why, because it's WWE. Yeah. They don't like the show the accolades like of their whole careers. Just WWF shit. Like,
Right.
that's crazy.
Which is so petty.
Yeah,
So petty.
like, they did more than just WWF, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm shocked they put Great Muta in there. I'm still shocked at that one.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know, man. Like, but yeah, I guess I'll watch it. I'm probably more on Saturday. I'll be at work. I mean, I still watch it on Sunday, but I guess I'll watch it to see what's what. But yeah, I ain't interested.
You see in the chat, Max says, "Let's celebrate Zion Williams not getting injured this season." His fat ass always got injured every year.
and I think that we gonna get I think the Pelicans might be in the lottery, and we got their pick.
Oh, so, the Hawks got their pick?
Yeah.
Wow.
So hell, we it's a chance we might get the #1 pick, and it's some good players coming out.
Yeah.
This year too. So yeah, man. I like I said, I'm invested. This is the first time in a while the Hawks like actually went to the playoffs. So
yeah,
I'm invested in it. I guess we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man.
Just I'm bad Trae Young ain't there no more.
Man, Trae, good riddance. What I say.
Why you say good riddance? The guy put Atlanta on blast, man. He blew up the Hawks. There was nothing going on with the Hawks for a little bit.
I ain't gonna blame it on Trae though. I say this, and like I said, I don't know all the X's and O's when it comes to basketball, but I do know when Trae played.
Yeah.
We don't look the way we look now. That's what, because again, our whole offense went through him, and I think that was the problem.
Yeah.
Now the way when I see the Hawks play now, everybody get a piece. Everybody.
Yeah.
Like we a fast team. You know what I mean? We constantly passing the ball, looking for open shot. That wasn't happening when Trae. Now again, I like the aura of Trae.
Yeah.
Like he had superstar power. I ain't gonna say that. But we weren't good. Like he couldn't defend a damn a broom. You know what I'm saying? So we were not good at all.
No, he's in what? Washington just died.
Yeah. He in Washington.
That's what
now.
They send you to Washington when your career dead. Go to Washington.
Yeah, he'll be all right, man. He'll be all right. You know, again, we in the playoffs now. That's all I know. Last time we was in the playoffs was 2021. So it is what it is. It is. So it's straight. It's straight. Mac, you must be a Pelican fan. I don't know a lot of them.
Just the name Pelican, they need to change that name, man. I never got used to that. That just sounds stupid as hell. Look out, man. The Pelicans looking for you.
It's kind of weird, man. I don't know. Because I'm trying to remember. The Hornets, when they moved, they went to New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
And then
they came back to Charlotte.
Yeah, they came back to Charlotte. And then I guess they just switched the name it was an expansion team.
Yeah.
What you think about the expansion, man?
It's good.
Bringing back the Sonics.
Yeah, bringing back the Sonics and getting Vegas. That's great. So now we could move Minnesota to the east where they should be. Minnesota's right next to Milwaukee, so why the hell is Minnesota in the west? You know.
But should it be Minnesota or Memphis?
Yeah, people say that too. Memphis as well. Yeah, that's true. But they got two.
It's talk now. You know the whole controversy with LeBron saying he don't like going to Memphis because it's nigga town. He don't want to go to nigga town.
So is that true, MD? You've been out to Memphis? Is it really?
It's nigga town.
Yeah.
It's definitely Memphis. Memphis is not a big city. It's small and compact.
Yeah.
So it's only so many places. Like I can understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's only so many places as a player when you fly into Memphis that you can go. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when you go to Memphis, you like smack dab in the middle of nigga town.
Yeah.
So I understand it. It's hard to say. Now again, the argument is they should be in Nashville.
LeBron said they need to go to Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville is it's a bigger city.
Yeah.
It's more space, more, you know what I'm saying? I understand it. I understand it. I ain't gonna like defame it or nothing like that. I get what they're saying.
Man.
I don't want to be in nigga town either, especially when I'm worth all this money. I can't. You ain't going nowhere. You know, I had a friend of mine. His son go to college in Memphis.
Yeah.
This happened the start of last year when school started.
Yeah.
They bought him a car to go to school, like, and come back and forth home.
Yep.
It's my barber. He was cutting my hair. He said, "Man, tomorrow I got to go to Memphis, you know, because he played football." I said, "Oh, you going to go?" He said, "Nah, man. Somebody stole my son's car on campus."
Oh my God.
On the school campus, University of Memphis.
Man.
I said, "Damn,
crazy.
on the campus?" They came on the campus and stole the car. They stole the car. It's nigga town, man. It is what it is. It's
LeBron also went at LeBron also went after Milwaukee too, saying that.
Well, I don't understand that one.
I thought Milwaukee was pretty nice. Like they have some. I mean, it's cold, I guess, over there. So.
Yeah, hell, I don't know why he went after Milwaukee.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I understand the sentiment, bro. I would want to be in Nashville too. Like I don't want to go. It's a truck stop in Memphis. Everybody talk about it.
Yeah,
it's a Love's truck stop in South Memphis. Like that place is crazy. I parked there overnight one time. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. And like I said, I done been to some bad truck stops. Hell, in Atlanta, it's some bad truck stops.
Yeah.
That truck stop in Memphis, man, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Lot lizards everywhere. Now, the first time I ever seen an actual lot lizard was in Memphis.
Yeah.
Because you hear people talk about lot lizards. I've been driving truck. I ain't never seen lot lizard like that. Like, they just ain't walking around everywhere. In Memphis, they are. They is everywhere. Crackheads. Everything, man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, this place is crazy. And I slept overnight. I was scared for my life.
Yo,
I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. And it's like a hotel right across the street. So, I was like, yeah, it's going down.
Yep.
It's going down.
You taking major risks, MD, my God.
Yeah, I slept in my truck, man. I thought it was safer in my truck than the damn hotel room.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I just stay in my truck. But yeah, Memphis ain't nothing to play with, man. It's so condensed. That's why. It's condensed as hell. It's a small little city, man. It ain't like no big town or nothing like that. It's real small. So, but yeah, that's what's going on with that, man. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and chop. I don't know what else we got to talk about. And let me say this. So again, I said it's a lot of ducks. What's your take on Eric Swalwell, man? And it's crazy because I believe he was going to be the next governor of California. To be honest with you, and to throw it away, to throw it away.
So he's out of there because of his extramarital stuff that he was doing. But what does that mean for California now? Because was he going up against Gavin Newsom, right?
No, Gavin Newsom. That was his last term.
Oh, so that was his last term. Yeah, okay. So they don't have another Democrat. They don't have another Democrat.
They got that guy. What's the guy's name? The other congressman, Tom Steyer.
Okay.
He's running too. But Eric Swalwell was the favorite.
Right, he was the overwhelming favorite. So
yeah, he was going to be the governor.
So does this leave any room open for a Republican to run in there and?
No.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Not in California.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible, man.
Yeah, we ain't got Arnold Schwarzenegger again. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
And hell, he was essentially the closest thing to a damn Democrat.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no Republican winning in California. It's not happening at all.
Well, when you say not winning in California, you mean For governor, or you mean for anything?
For governor, yeah.
Oh, for governor.
Yeah, they got Republican congressmen in California.
Yeah.
It's just in the sticks. It ain't nowhere important. You know what I'm saying? What's that guy's name? What's his name? I forget. He's a congressman in California. He's a Republican. But yeah, where it matters, yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Like at all. So yeah, that Tom Steyer guy, he probably gonna end up winning. But it was Swalwell's to take.
Right.
And I think they said just today, another person came out and said she was assaulted by him. Like he done. It's a wrap.
Lord.
It's a wrap. So just, I'm giving you a heads up now. He's gonna be lame duck this week.
But the other thing too is when other people were faced with their own issues like that, he had plenty to say and go off about. And now he's in that position now. It's just funny, like when Matt Lauer would just interview people that was going through things, and all the time Matt Lauer was doing what Matt Lauer was doing. It's just kind of crazy to me how these politicians are ridiculous, man.
I'm convinced at this point they have widespread orgies in Congress for all we know.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
It's too many of them. It's too many of them. The other guy is the guy in Texas, Tony Gonzalez. So we got a Democrat and a Republican doing the same thing.
Yeah. But it's kind of hard to really chastise them because the guy at the top of the ticket, Donald Trump, has how many 20 some odd allegations against him. Plus he had to pay $83 million because he was found to have sexually assaulted Eugene Kelly. I mean, it's
well, again, the buck stops with him. So hell, if he's doing it, why not?
Yep.
Why not? I guess, man. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So yeah, that's the double duck for next week.
No.
That's the double duck for next week. And like I said, I still ain't got to Pam Bondi yet. I ain't got to her either. So
there's too many ducks out here, man.
It's too many, man. It's too many. So that's what's going on with that, man. But yeah, like I said, I just want to come on and chop it up real quick.
Yep.
Catch up, man, to see what was going on. But yeah, we'll have a proper show next week. I have it all. Like I got the clips already. I just gotta make the show. So we'll have that in the barrel for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll do it like that. Hell, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, appreciate everybody coming to come watch Mac and Twin and the usual suspect and everybody that's gonna watch later on. I might do a live tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
how come
that's what
they go private? They always go private all the time.
I don't know. I don't know if it's set up like that. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea. But like I said, I didn't do it. So I thought it was just uploaded. I didn't do it at all. I guess you got to set it to public.
After. That wasn't the first time. I noticed a lot of times, when I try to see the videos, it'll be private, and then I'll come back to it a day or two later, and then it's okay.
Yeah, beats me. I don't know. I have no idea, man. Hey, what's the last time you went to the gas station? I know it's different in Florida. It's higher in Florida, actually. That's why I don't get fuel in Florida, because it's higher than in Georgia. Yeah. It's way higher than in Georgia.
Really?
What last time you got gas, how much was it?
It was last week, Thursday, and it was $3.97.
Oh yeah,
no, $3.91 at Costco. At Costco, it was $3.91.
Oh, what that don't count. It's Costco. You got a membership.
But $3.97 was what everybody else around had.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. When I went to Panama City, I didn't get any gas in Florida, none. I stopped in Alabama. I got the gas, and then when we got to Florida, I didn't have to fill up or nothing. Then when we left to come back, I had enough gas to get it back in Alabama. I was like, I ain't paying for no damn gas in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now next door to me is 7-Eleven is like 4.11 right now.
Damn. Shit. Yeah. We're paying like $3.76, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. And then we suspended the gas tax in Georgia too, so that's helpful.
Well, I mean, because we're in Palm Beach here, but if you go to Fort Lauderdale area, it'll be cheaper.
Higher.
It'll be cheaper. Yeah.
I would think it would be higher.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Damn. I would think the farther south you go into like them areas, it'll be like a little bit higher. Like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all them places.
Mm-hmm. It's cheaper. Every time we go down there, it's always cheaper than the gas up here.
Man, you ain't y'all in Palm Beach, man. I would think y'all would be getting the damn Trump.
Uh-oh.
Y'all this Trump land, man. We ain't paying that much.
Oh, you're gonna pay extra.
Crazy.
You pay extra for Trump land.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey, Orlando, I know that when I used to go to Orlando always would be lower. Like the gas would be a lot lower.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's Orlando. I see. Again, it's Florida. I would think the farther north you go is cheaper.
Yeah.
The farther south you go is higher. That's what I would think.
Not in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale beat out Palm Beach every time.
Damn. That's crazy. Well, all right, man. I guess we'll call that a night.
Yep.
I guess we'll call that a night, man. So yeah, again, next week we'll be back with TFP. I ain't came up with the name of the show yet, but it's dealing with AI. And I'll throw in the Hassan Piker stuff.
Yep.
We'll have that as a segment, then we'll have the double dub. So Ricardo, be in the building next week. Be in the building next week, man.
Oh, real quick, tomorrow is would have been my brother's 46th birthday. Silent Assassin, Vish Williams. He would have been 46, so rest in peace to
okay. Yeah. You gonna do a video or you just gonna?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, go sub the Van Cat channel, man. I had said, hey, look, Black Sun, man, listen, I'm so sincere. I'll sacrifice Van Cat if you really want to do a show, because like I said, you coming up with all kind of weird. Today you was talking about dogs for some reason. I don't know why.
Dogs.
But hey, yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I looked at it.
Yeah.
I guess he was having trouble. Hey, look, you want to do a show? I'll suspend Van Cat's administration on the thing. You want to do a show? Come on. I'll temporarily.
Yep.
Give you an administrator to the StreamYard and you can do a show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can do a show. I ain't got no problem with that. Where you got all the bells and whistles. You want to present some stuff? You want to do? Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. Yeah.
He ain't going. There's a chance that you may end up coming up short on that one.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. I want you to be able to articulate your stuff in all its glory.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it ain't no ill will toward nothing, man. Like just like it's an echo chamber. That's what it is.
Echo chamber.
That's just what it is, man. But I don't want you to be in the echo chamber. I want you to be in the arena. That's what I want you to be in. That's what I know and love. The Arena Uncensored.
Or AKA RNN, Russian News Network.
Damn. Hey, I didn't say it. I didn't say it, Black Sun. I didn't say it.
Propaganda at its highest form.
I would have talked I'm not going to talk about no economics. I'll leave that out. I know you that's boring to you, so we ain't got to talk about that.
No, we ain't talking about that, comrade.
Let me get the fuck up out of here. Hey, appreciate everybody watching. appreciate everybody watching, man. Hey, we'll be back next week, TFP. Shout out to Ricardo. Shout out to Mike too, man.
Yep.
Shout out to Mike too, the real fence rider, Mike. You know, shout out to you, man.
The original fence rider.
Yeah. So, hey, with that being said, hey, I'll holler at y'all next week, man. I might be on tomorrow with a live. We'll see. Depends on what happens. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.